this is very
Hello
famous
guys, welcome back to
Caledonian
my
Canal.
channel. Thank you for supporting my channel. For today's video is about Scotland.
And that
So
links the east and west coast
one
of
of the
Scotland.
famous castle in Scotland.
The
It's a
sun's out today.
it's a Donan Castle. We talk about Donan Castle. Donan Castle is a
Back a
medieval
little bit.
stronghold near the village of Donan in the Stirling district of central of
We got the
Scotland.
Scottish flag flying.
The castle is seated on a wooden bed where the Ador's blown flows into the River
And
Trent.
the road to the
It
Isle
lies
of
8
Skye.
miles northwest of the Stirlings, where the Step flows to the River Forth. Doune Castle is one of the most famous filming
Back a little
locations in
bit.
Scotland, drawing thousands of movies and TV fans to visit each year.
We have a Scottish flag flying.
Recent research has revealed
And
Doune
the road
Castle
to
was
the Isle of
probably
Skye.
built during the 13th century. Was subsequently. Doune Castle was the medical
Get back a little bit. We have a Scottish flag flying. And the road to the Isle of Skye.
located close to the village of Doune, near the city of Stirlings. On the bank of the glittering river Trent lies the 14th century Doune Castle with its striking
There we get a little
100
view
feet
from a little
walls
bit further
and
away.
one of the best preserved great halls of the Scotland castles. This imposing dwelling continues to draw visitors for all the planet. Ooh. Is there something about Doune Castle that feels a little familiar? That's probably because you've already seen its glorious interiors in some of the world's most popular TV shows.
So there we get a little view
Since
from a
for
little bit
Game of
further away.
Thrones, Monty Python and Holy Grail and Outlander has all the film here. It's no surprise that Castle makes the perfect setting for historical fantasy, as medieval splendor seems to dip from every wall. As well as taking center stage as a silver screen Down. Castle is also a popular
There we get a little
modern-day
view
wedding
from a little bit
venue.
further away.
Many happy couples have tied to knot in the spectacular Grand Hall. In 15th century, the castle became a royal procession and was used as a boat of retreat and hunting lodge for Scottish monarchs. The castle was also used as a dower house for royal widows, including Margaret Tudor. In the 16th century, the castle became the seat of the Earls of Moray, who owned it up until 20th century. Mary, Queen of Scots, stayed in Doune Castle on several occasions, taking her quarter in the rooms above the kitchen. King James VI was visited Doune Castle and paid money toward repairs and improvement in the castle. King James also imprisoned the sister at the castle. During Oliver Cromwell's occupation for Scotland, Doune Castle was the site of a skirmish between Cromwell's troops and royalists in 1654. The castle was also the seat of the conflicts during the Jacobite risings, and during one rising castle was occupied by Boniface Charlie, Jacobite Highlanders. Unsurprisingly, the condition of Doune Castle deteriorated throughout the years of fighting, and by 18,000 had lost troops. Luckily, George Stuart, 14th Earl of the Moray, stepped in during the 19th century and restored the roof and interior. Today, the castle is looked after historic environment. Scotland is category a listed building, which is the highest level and protection for building. What you can see in a Donan Castle magically placed to explore, and every room is filled with Scottish history. You can also take an audio tour narrated Python and Terry Jones, where you can visit the castle. Is a fantastic way to get insight into making a famous film as well and captures and unfold during filming. Take it an aspiring hall, wonder and splendid curve, oak skin and Lord Hall Down Castle. The hall is probably the most expensive room in Down Castle and has an unusual double first place as well, Mr. Gallery. Keep an eyes out of the murder hole and used of dropping heavy object is head of any attract outside. View from the battle. The view for the top of Down is another reason visitors flock the castle from the battlement. You can enjoy breathtaking scenery across the river Trent toward the matted hills and Benlam. The courtyard, standing on the entrance of the courtyard, is even difficult to imagine the scenes which unfolded there, from the bustling everyday life of the castle and those who live there, to the violent battle that reigns between those very walls. You know that it's really an amazing and it's really an amazing and beautiful place, as you can see in the video. And thanks to Mr. William Mackey for sending me those videos. Thank you, honey.